So I wanted to turn you guys on to a couple of little tricks, and I want to approach a touchy subject, and that is AI. So let's go ahead for a minute and look at Midjourney. Midjourney is kind of like the main leader in AI right now, just in terms of like at least popularity until you get into like niche stuff that you want to do. So this is my Midjourney account at midjourney.com. You can also run Midjourney through the Discord app. And what I do like to do with Midjourney, instead of having it make artwork for me per se, I like to use it especially for stuff that has to be photorealistic. So I've gone through and I've made a bunch of roses, right? The only way I'm gonna get this many roses with this kind of lighting uh, is to visit a rose garden. Luckily, I have a rose garden in my town. Um, However, if you don't, or if you don't have access, or if you're trying to generate a lot of iterations very quickly, Midjourney is a fantastic alternative to Google Images, right? If you're doing realism anyway, and you're actually not drawing, and we all know when we do that, even if we can draw, um, then this is a great alternative, especially when it comes to realism and photography. So, what I'm doing in this video is I am going through Midjourney, and I think later on I will use some other prompts, and I'm making roses. With those roses, I'm going to um, look at them all together, pick a few of them, and make brushes in Procreate with those images. So we'll make them black and white images. We will do line work on those images. We will turn those into brushes. That will be a brush pack. And in this way, you can do all sorts of things. So, excuse me, if you have a village you want to do, or certain churches, or uh, a stand of pine trees, or you want 30 high resolution photo examples of stormy seas, and you want them to be highly photorealistic, and especially if you plan to edit them later, right? To make them artistic later. So I'm going to actually play these videos kind of fast. Um, I have been playing with some other AI tools and making some songs, and so I will just use that music to play for you guys. Uh, if you don't like it, play something else. But this is a great illustration of how you can use AI to generate a bunch of images, bring that into Procreate, make a bunch of brushes, and then you can use that stuff in all of your pieces as you go forward. If you need 10 brushes, I'm in Montana, we need watercolor pine trees all the time. Um, and I can do that, and I've spent the time to learn how to do that. And I know a few different ways to make it happen in Photoshop and Procreate. But the next best thing to going into the woods and taking a bunch of photos on your own is something like this, right? It's the fact that it is mashing images together to make something that it thinks you're looking for is actually ensuring that you're not ripping anybody's stuff completely straight off the internet, right? Which, if we're using Google Images, that is 100% for sure what we are doing. So most of us, really what we do is we're doing the AI. We're looking at the pictures, we're taking the reference, we are thinking about this thing in terms of what the customer is trying to say, and then we're putting an image together, and this is just adding an extra layer, right? So it's adding a layer of variability. Hey, it could be any one of these four. How about next four? No, you just tell it, no, I want a different four, and it gives you a bunch So what we're doing here is we're just going to take all these, and we are going to, yeah, like I said, we're going to take a liner brush and then a dotted liner brush that's going to dictate where our shadows go, and we're going to make our own uh, stamps of roses, and then we will also have a black and white version, so that anytime we need to stamp it out and see how things need to get shaded, we can go from there. And then I will also go into a short demo about using gradient maps and how we can use that to color these things. So hope you enjoy it. We're going to roll through this one a little bit fast because it's just a lot of repetitive actions, because I did it with a series of them. But I hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Late nights had the glow, eyes on the prize, fingers dancing on the screen, creating skies, Photoshop's a battlefield, layers misplaced, Procreate nomad tools I embrace, painting on the wrong layer, heart sinks low, gotta pick myself up, learn and grow, self-marketing's a beast, shouting to the void, insecurity's a shadow I've gotta avoid. Keep grinding, keep shining, never back down, every stroke, every pose, wear my crown. Struggles, the fights and the learning pains, I'll rise, I'll thrive, break these chains, never not learning, always on the grind, an artist's soul, forever entwined. Critique and praise, the art of the game, showcasing my soul, putting out my name. Late nights blend in the morning light, every brush stroke a battle, every line a fight. Social feeds, algorithms, chasing the lights, but it's passion that drives me, fuels my nights. Insecurity whispers, are you enough? But I push through the noise, keep my head up. Keep grinding, keep shining, never back down. Every stroke, every pose, wear my crown. Through the struggles, the fights and the learning pains, chains, never not learning, always on the grind, an artist's soul, forever entwined. Mistakes are lessons, growth in disguise, through the digital canvas I rise. Embrace the struggle, the journey's a prize, with every setback a new sunrise. Keep grinding, keep shining, never back down. Every stroke, every pose, wear my crown. Through the struggles, the fights and the learning pains, I'll rise, I'll thrive, break these chains, never not learning, always on the grind, but it's so forever entwined, entwined. From the screen to the heart, my art will flow. In every pixel, my spirit will show. Keep pushing, keep dreaming, never let go. An artist's journey, a constant flow. To the heart, my art will flow. In every pixel, my spirit will show. Keep pushing, keep dreaming, never let go. An artist's journey, a constant flow.
So at this point I have color lines, and I can alpha lock those, make them all black, and black and white roses. I have to invert everything so that the roses are white on black, and that the black and white images are inverted. That's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to go put them into my, I'm going to add a new set to my brush palette, and I'm going to add a new brush, and I'm going to make it so it stamps one time, and I'm going to put the black and gray rose in there, inverted of course, and then I am going to put the lines in there, hopefully the same size and rotation and everything else, and then that's a brush. Then I just copy that and do the same thing again a bunch of times. So that's the rest of the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up in the Fireside group or at lowbrowknowhow.com.
Brush in the dark moonlight low, eyes burning acid, still I go. Canvas whispers secrets untold, critics' voices try to leave me cold. Handshake, paint flows like the blood, doubt creeps in a silent flood. Mirrors laugh, shadows casting doubts, screaming at the ghost to get the hell out. Burning midnight oil ain't got no fear, fighting shadows till the light breaks clear. Hustle harder, push through the pain, art ain't born without the strain. Curse in the clock, hours disappear, dreams shout louder, drown in the fear. Every stroke of battle just begun, nights of war but I'm not done. Ain't no voices telling me to quit, solitude's the stage where I get lit. Brushes my sword, colors the fight, doubts retreating into the night. Bones ache, fingers stained anew, still I push through the residue. Every line a testament to my grit, midnight oil burning till the end of it. Burning midnight oil ain't got no fear, lighting shadows till the light breaks clear. Hustle harder, push through the pain, art ain't born without the strain. Ain't born without the strain. Curse in the clock, hours disappear, dreams shout louder, drown in the fear. Every stroke of battle just begun, nights of war but I'm not done. Ain't no voices telling me to quit, solitude's the stage where I get lit. Brush as my sword colors the fight, doubts retreating into the night. Bones ache, fingers stained anew, still I push through the residue. Every line a testament to my grit, midnight oil burning till the end of it.
This has been a Lowbrow Know-How Technique Tuesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe so I can bring you more. Requests for future content can be made at lowbrowknowhow.com.